for our ALG match of the day. Look at that, things falling into place already for these junglers. Look at this aggression from JP. And man, it's been a minute since we've seen the chip being used. Wow, he's actually getting really low here, but just want to put the pressure on Chibi, so he's going to be fine. And yeah, I think this is going to be the question is, how does this Leomord work against KarlTzy on a very... I'm actually surprised that he picks up the Boxia again.
Yeah, me too. But, you know, I was also surprised that they went for the Xavier, and they got the chip. Nets up top, already getting bullied, though. This is what we expect from Mr. Man on the chip. JP, he's going to be everywhere on the map. In the mid lane, though, I didn't expect Sanji to be able to actually, like, level up against Udil Hero. It's a crash course onto him, first blood! Damn you, JP! No! It's his fault again!
He just flew over and connected on that. Talk about timing here. KarlTzy, not level 4 just yet, might get it during this exchange.
Oh, going in for the 1v1, and he gets stabbed through KarlTzy. A bit too aggressive, but technically, it fits.
He was threading the needle there, trying to get that level 4. But unfortunately for KarlTzy, not going to happen. So that's great for Chibi. Getting that one kill early on this Leomord. Could scale up really well here.
Yeah, look at JP. Oh, again, just crash coursing everywhere, man. And now he's looking to go back to the mid lane, perhaps. Liquid Echo with that little skirmish, though. Chibi does get one kill, so it's actually kind of worth it for Homebois, I feel, in a way, right? Because Chibi does get the snowballing a bit faster here. You can already see Zorn as well, trying to be that annoying force in the jungle with this Grok. Pops in the barrier, unable to go for the reset on the turtle. But Sanford is already posturing up. Seems for Supply does have the penalty zone. They can go for it. JP going to be zoning Chibi away. Crash course into the back line, forcing Chibi to use the horsey horse. And there you go. Jumps into the back. KarlTzy. Oh, it's a mobilization with a Mystic Field. JP picks up a double. He gets 3 kills and it's all on him. He might be going for a triple just there. 3-1.
Is JP the carry here?
The Mystic Field straight into the punch of Sanford.
My goodness. Liquid Echo again, like they did in the previous game, starting off strong, starting off fast. And, you know, JP, to question, he just got the level 4. He now has the shortcut available. So what more is he going to bring to the table and bring to this fight? Wild Charge.
Zorn with Wild Charge, but it's only on to KarlTzy as they get immobilized by the Mystic Field. Now Chibi joining the fray, missing the skill shot. KarlTzy gets caught by the Synchro Vision. And this time, JP won't be able to pop that shortcut in, so no Sanford to help them out.
Great here, great pickup for Homebois, actually to get a kill in the hands of Nets. You know, we saw the Lunox in the last game. It did not work out the way they wanted to, so hopefully this time around, prioritizing the Harith pick here, they have this. Nets can start to scale up pretty well. He's going to be big in utilizing the Harith in conjunction with the Grok pick into the Wild Charge, and then even the penalty zone to speak here. They both have Fury Hammers across the board alongside the Terizla and the Leomord picks. That's actually enough early damage to help with some of these skirmishes. They just have to play around, once again, the fact that JP has been on fire now that he's holding on to the shortcut. At any moment, the cavalry could literally come through the portal, and what seems to be a 1v1 is then a 1v4 or 5. You can see Udil holding on to the ultimate as well. So this could be pretty interesting, the fact that Homebois does have a Valentina on their side. Turtle up, though, in just about 10 seconds here. Chibi patiently waiting. JP's right there in position.
I don't know. Do they know?
I think they know.
Chibi knows, but does JP know that Chibi knows? Udil rotating as well. Has a shortcut. They catch him now. JP able to get the crash course down. Puts down the shortcut, but that's going to be Udil who puts it down. JP forced to go back. And now, you know, there's really not much that Homebois was able to get there. Sanford, this is damage left with the knockout strike as well. Oh, the flicker, Sanford! Getting the kill on Udil. 1-2. And now he's gone. Chibi, shield unity, cancel it out. Still JP walking up with the crash course, and the Wild Charge connects into the back line. Chibi still able to secure the turtle, but now gets engaged on. The shortcut is there, but nobody's following it up. Benny! With the help of the dawning light, Benny again with the light can pounce under the tier 2. In the 4th minute of the game is the Liquid Stampede that we were talking about. Benny's still able to escape on a knockout strike. Nets gonna be knocked up. One last shot should do it, but he's still able to escape right now. JP and Sanji again. It's back up.
Wait. Usually it takes a while for Xavier to get those low cooldowns, but he had 2 dawning lights in that whole exchange. My goodness, Liquid Echo again, a full force ahead. A new version of that express forward. Homeboys trying to catch their breath here because it just seems like everything is layered perfectly from Liquid Echo. And again, as they were setting that up, before that all broke out, it was on JP giving the information while Carteezy went for the turtle, and then it all broke out, utilizing the shortcut as well. Oh man, and that is going to be the Sky Piercer already locked in for Benny Cutie. Udil does get the Enchanted Talisman out. He's got to be able to scale up on this Valentina pick. Some of those terrifying mechanics would play a part as well. Still holding on to the shortcut, but here JP goes in again.
Again with the shortcut, Sanford trying to go for it. Now it's Carteezy, jumps in, knockout strike by Sanford. Then he be caught in the Mystic Field, Nets disappearing. Zorn under the turret, it won't save you, not this time. Benny again, just scratches him, claws his way to another kill. It's another 3 for 0. For the Cavalry.
How does Homeboys play against this? I mean,
look at him, look at JP. Oh my God, this nerd, JP. Look at him, he's so annoying. He's just walking GB down. Look. Oh my, how do you deal with this?
How do you deal with this? That's the question, and there's a reason why Chip is constantly banned out for the most part, him and Luyi. The structure that they can bring to a game, the chaoticness that they can bring to a match, really makes things difficult to play, especially when you're behind. We're talking about 6,000 gold behind at the 7-minute mark, as they can't do anything about this turtle being taken by Carteezy. Homeboys will find themselves in a position that they found themselves in the previous game, where they're looking to find any kind of win, any kind of glimpse of hope to keep into this game, to hopefully get to the 1-1 in the series. But right now, Liquid Echo in full force, in full control of this.
Oh, again, it's JP bringing him back into the bottom lane. He does finally get punished for it, but it's a good trade. He got the gold laner just with that. Sanford rotating all around. Everybody's going to be ignoring him. Sanji, let's see if he can win this one. Usually in lore, you do it. A Dawning Light against 3 members. Nah, I'd win, he says. But just like the lore, he dies.
Just like the Lord. Good pickups here for Homeboys, but here's the answer.
Here's the Cavalry. Udil going to be scratched out by Benny again with the Lycan Pounce. As Sanford deals with the back line. 13-4, Chibi still able to get his own jungle camp there. Benny pushing down in the bottom lane. 8 minutes, and you can see the 2-level lead already by Benny earlier. And it's looking bleak right now. Sanford, oh my goodness. Another steal.
Sanford is just a menace right now. No matter what hero he's playing, he's always on point, providing so much value here for Liquid Echo's lineups. And really, when you look at Homeboys, you have to kind of consider the fact that where do they start? Where does it start for them to slowly crawl back into the game? This is a massive lead from Liquid Echo that a lot of teams, when they're facing against this kind of lead, they fall apart. So Homeboys, can they adjust? Can they readjust the game plan here? Because we're not even talking about the fact that this lineup from Liquid Echo scales big into the late game, especially with Xavier in their hands. This is a hero that just, once he has, I don't even know, a 5-second Dawning Light, nearly max cooldown reduction, it gets very difficult to play against here. And so when you're looking at Homeboy's lineup, it's got to be that penalty zone. It's got to be the wild charge to set things up, and then layered into a Zaman force. Chibi should not be the one starting things out.
1v3, Sanford still able to escape with the shortcut as well. Now JP puts the shortcut. The Cavalry comes down with the flanks, and it's Benny who returns the favor. Nets is down, so is Udil. And next, it's going to be Subat on the chopping block. Still a barrier, as Benny doesn't care. He dives out of the tier 2. So looking for it, gets shut down under the turret. Sanji, looking for the Mystic Field. Chibi still able to run away as JP pops the crash course down. No further engage. That would have been crazy. A Dawning Light as well there for it to get Chibi a little bit lower.
A little bit lower, but I mean, look at the confidence here again with Liquid Echo, the way they're playing, even under the tier 2 turrets. Lord's up now, it's for the taking. They did lose 2 members. It was a trade 2 for 2. But just looking at the item difference here, look at that. Look at Benny Cutie, has the Sky Piercer, has the Endless Battle now as well to pair it up with the 3 items, and there's the Lightning Trunchet. So also for Homeboys, they gotta catch up here. Another Dawning Light gonna be used. It's got such a low cooldown already at this point, 10 minutes in the game.
Lore accurate.
Yeah, lore accurate, that's right. And with that, we'll see once again the battle for this Lord. As we saw from the previous game, the Lord dance has evolved. And Sanji alone able to provide so much utility to this lineup. Udill's gonna go ahead and take that shortcut for himself. We saw this in the previous skirmish, the team fight turned into a quick 5v5. But as Homebois kind of readjust, they're gonna go ahead and let Liquid Echo start this Lord up. Sapat given the information, we got Chibi all the way on the bottom side. I think they just give this up, possibly. Shortcut.
Again, Zorn with the conceal as well as Karltizi goes in for the flanks, but is unable to find it. Zorn getting caught in the Mystic Field. Nets jumping forward, gets caught by the shield unity. Karltizi with towards his poisons. Damage reduction all across the board, but Chibi's able to take him down. JP rotating the back line now with Betty again, scratching Zorn down. It's going to be Sapat finding the penalty zone, getting rid of JP. Sanji flickering out, Nide with Chibi. Going to be taken down by Sanji as he pops into Dawning Light again. Sanford on the chase. The Mystic Field right into Sanford. The San duo. Again in the 11th minute, and they're looking for a Sanford with a flicker, with a knockout strike to knock him up straight into the Mystic Field. Oh my goodness!
Talk about synergy between the entire team from Team Liquid Echo and the San duo, part of that highlight, and now they'll take the Lord from Homebois, furthering it. It does take a little bit longer. Karltizi will make his way, but Homebois, man, is it getting increasingly more grim as they approach this. Look at the layering here. Sanford goes in, gets the punches off the Mystic Fields there, and Benny Cutie goes in as well. Talk about, again, the juggling between this lineup.
You hear that? Nothing. Because that was what happened. There was nothing Homebois could do there. They had to just accept it, and it's ridiculous. How Liquid Echo, now Benny with the BOD. That's his 4th item in this game, ladies and gentlemen. 12 minutes in, it's a BOD.
What's crazy about it is Chibi went with this Leomord pick. He has some items. He's got even the Malefic Roar, but it feels like every single time they try to fight it out, he's just not able to utilize those picks. And that's the Wishing Lantern picked up now for Sanji.
Oh, look at that, look at that.
There it is. I'm sure you guys have seen the clips going around with the Wishing Lantern and the Xavier, and why this pick is quite massive in terms of the damage department with the low cooldown like the Dawning Light. So easy to proc that 10% current HP with the 800 proc. And with that, Homebois will lose. Oh, they hold on just barely to that turret, top side of the base. Dawning Light going to be used again. They're really trying to keep what they can up.
Flickers out right now, but gets caught again by a few of those shots. Sanji the back line, still able to flicker out now. That's going to be Sapat with the wild charge, helped out by Zorn. Still Sanford in the back line, trying to deal some damage. Get the shield down and get some of the shortcut too. Oh my lord! Liquid Echo are running Homebois down.
What a shortcut! You know, you saw Sanford in there.
Escape?
He got the work done, and then he escapes. Oh my, Homebois. Can they hold on to the rest of the base turrets here? They got 2 left, the top one's down. And they'll try to keep it at bay, but the Guardian's barrier is not gonna be enough. Bottom turret now goes down, mid could be next. Homebois, can they hold it together?
With the first Lord, a Dawning Light again onto Nets to poke him down. 13 minutes in, 2 base turrets, the mid lane, the only base turret left standing, is already at half HP too. Liquid Echo, they're making the Xavier look like an early game pick. And you can see from the items as well, it basically is an early game pick. He's almost tied for gold with the gold laner and a 5-1 and 11. He's 5-1 and 14.
Hey, if there's a game for a mid laner, that's it. Because, man, look at the difference between the gold. Udill just picking up the Divine Glaive. So even down that much gold, Udill should be able to at least provide some damage, but I feel like it's just getting to that point for Homebois where, again,
look at that.
How often do you have to play against that?
Oh, I mean, in the early game, we were already questioning the cooldown.
Now, how about now?
How about now? I guess we'll see. It's up again. Look at oh my god.
That had to be 10 seconds or so.
I think it might be, yeah, probably 10 seconds.
In real time, right? Because I know my time difference works a little bit different, but...
What would it be for the building time?
Oh man, I don't know.
It's okay. There you go.
There it is
you
again.
have it again. Someone I think LaFell and Wolf could definitely, you know, and
They can
Leo
break
could
it down.
definitely count it down. You know, how long does it take for Sanji to get the Dawning Light
Good
at the
reset.
15th minute of the game? He's up again. He's going to just spam it across the board. Sanford with the flank. Trying to go for Udil.
Oh, there it is.
Sort of the power of nature. Now Chibi going to be caught again, and that's going to be Sanford going for the solo kill. Udil decimated in the back line. Benny Cutie getting rid of Chibi as JP does it again. Now with the Dawning Light taking Zorn low, it's up to Benny to finish him. While Sanji gets nets. Liquid Echo are styling on Homeboys. Sanford, Benny, Sanji, Kaltizi, and JP. The cavalry is here to take over at MSC. As they buy the winner crowns, they all go for the freeze. Winner crown, boo!
And they are the rulers of Group C here. Team Liquid Echo, what a dominant performance. And a performance that all the teams for MSC here at EWC will be paying attention to. Because, man, again, they're at the peak. And also, Homeboys, they are going forward to the knockout stage. This was the ALJ match of the day. Good showing from Team Liquid Echo. Homeboys will have to, of course, take whatever they learned from this and bring it with them to the knockout stage while they wait for the rest of the teams. And again, for everybody wondering, you wanted to lock in that top spot of the group because you will face off against number 2 from the group you go against.